Hello, everybody. How you doing? I know it's weird right now, but me, Michael Pagano from Hicksville, and I have Dave Coonan
Oh, I'm
from
supposed to say something. Hi, I'm Dave Coonan from Malvern.
yes, and we've done theater in a lot of places. In Hicksville, we've done Paradoja. In Malvern, we've done Malvern, and we're now joining together to do a show for you guys today with a bunch of friends of ours.
Mhm.
So, how you been? How's the quarantine treating you?
Uh, it's been tough. It's been tough, but it has been on everybody, and
Mhm.
I'm just happy that everybody is healthy. How are you doing, Mike?
I'm okay. I haven't worn pants in like 5 months, so that's great.
Yeah, Mike, we've only been quarantined for like 3 months. You know that, right?
Anyway, up first is Matt Miller of Avant Gardener. He's going to be doing his song "In the Grass" from his recently released music video made by Zena Nelson. Matt.
Hey. Leaves start falling and I'm falling too. Feeling palpitations as I fall inside of you. Sing your song, love comes strum on your string. Know that it's the season, let's see what it brings. Falling down side of you, falling down in the grass, falling down side me too, falling down in the grass. Feel my way now as we nestle at the start. We gotta keep warm to keep the beating heart shining brightly, the ore of your soul. Let's spark the fire to keep us from the cold. Falling down side of you, side of you, falling down in the grass, in the grass, falling down side me too, side too, falling down in the grass. I got something to say. You will not take me away. You will not lead me astray. 'Cause I got something to say. I got something to say. You will not take me away. You will not lead me astray. 'Cause I got something to say, something to say, something to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt.
Yes.
Thank you. Very nice.
Dave.
Yeah.
Well, I know this is a lot about like people's talent and all that we have. So I know you've been waiting for a while for me to show my talent. So everybody, let me introduce you to what I've been working on. This is Lorenzo. Bonjour.
Here's Karina. She'll be singing for you.
Hello. Sunrise, sunrise, looks like morning in your eyes, but the clock's down 9:15 for hours. Sunrise, sunrise, couldn't tell this if it tried, 'cause the afternoon's already coming. And I said, ooh. To you, surprise, surprise, couldn't find it in your eyes, but I'm sure it's written all over my face. Surprise, surprise, there's something I could hide when I see we made it through another day. And I said, ooh. Thank you.
Thanks, Karina.
Thank you, Karina.
Excellent job.
All right, Dave, I saw you weren't really into the whole sock puppet thing. You know, I think that was kind of rude. So I will now show you another talent of mine, everybody.
Okay.
A cooking segment, okay?
Great.
Think
I
the show
love
needs a
cooking segments.
All right.
Good.
This
Let's
is
see
a
it.
waffle. Are you familiar with waffles, Dave?
Yeah, I've heard of waffles.
They're kind of like the inbred cousins of pancakes. Now,
Okay.
what you do is take the waffle. Are you following this? You take the waffle.
I got you. I'm taking notes. Oh.
Good idea, teacher. All right,
Okay.
so I'm putting the waffle into the toaster.
Mm-hmm.
That's step one. Well, actually,
Good.
having the waffle, step one. Putting it into the toaster is step two. So now,
Could you slow down, Mike?
What?
Could you slow down? You're going too fast.
Oh, sorry. All right, let me cancel then. All right, so the waffle's out. Now you put the waffle in and you wait. Should I introduce you to Lorenzo again?
Yeah, okay.
I don't have them with me. So who's next, Dave, while we wait for my waffle?
Next up is Max entertaining us with some comedy while we wait for the waffle to finish.
To you, Max.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me be a part of this show. Hi, Mike. Thank you for inviting me. So, yeah, most of the people here, a part of this show that you're seeing, are based somewhere on the East Coast, most likely in New York somewhere, more than likely or even than not somewhere on Long Island, which is a lot of fun. Good for them. I'm out here in Hawaii because I'm making social distancing my bitch. No, that's not true. I've been here. I originally came out here to visit my sister, to work on my tan. How do I look? Yeah? Okay, good. Yeah, yeah, you heard that date right, March 12th. March 12th was probably like the last possible day you probably could have like come out here without like having like your flight canceled, which is like really convenient because I booked my flight like back in January. I had no idea that this was going to happen, which is really interesting to see like how my friends were divided politically, because my friends who found out I was stuck here who are more liberal or democratic were like, you're lucky son of a bitch. But then like people who are like more like right leaning that I'm friends with are going, you know, this is a conspiracy. And I miss bagels, and I think that's the only political issue that I'm dealing with right now. And I know, yeah, anyone could just put on a Hawaiian shirt and say they're in Hawaii, but I'm really in Hawaii. To prove it, like, look, here's a sign. Look, it says Lanikai, that's Hawaiian, right? And then, oh, here's this one, similar style. That says Eva Beach. That's a town. Yeah, Eva. I don't know how words got translated from Hawaiian to English, but hey, there you go. You claim a state to be a state when they don't want to be a state, and the whole language gets screwed up. You know, it's a whole lot of fun, especially like when you think like Hawaii, oh, must be so great, right? It's all sunshine and rainbows. Wrong. Hawaii is all roosters and firing ranges, because even though he hasn't said anything in like 5 minutes, there's a rooster that's next door. And let me tell you something, there are roosters everywhere in Hawaii. This rooster has gone off at 4 a.m. today, 5 a.m. today, 6 a.m. today, and I'm pretty sure around 3 o'clock Hawaiian time, it's gonna put on a matinee, because this thing's trying to get into the All Big Cocks Hawaiian Philharmonic or some... I have had no sleep. I tried going to sleep earlier. It starts crowing earlier. I stay up late. It just, I don't know what cycle it's on, you guys. I'm going crazy here. So would I rather have bad weather and carbs on the East Coast? Abso-freaking-lutely. Having said that, you know, it's just like one of those things. Like, I don't know. You know what? Yeah, because, I mean, look at me. I look like I believe in conspiracy theories, therefore I do, but I don't, and I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories going around right now, especially with like the quarantine and the coronavirus. It's all a lot of fun. But the big thing I want to share with you guys is that a conspiracy theory that really has nothing to do with anything. I want to distract you with just like a little information, a little fun fact, because I don't know if you guys knew this, but 7% of Americans, 7%, and this is true, I don't know how I got this number, 7% of Americans truly believe that Mark Zuckerberg, you know, the Facebook guy, he is an alien lizard king who has come to planet Earth to destroy us all through social media and likes and, you know, Russian propaganda film or something, right? And I know 7% doesn't sound like a lot, but mind you, only 4% of people are vegans. And those people have accomplished a lot. If you don't believe me, Burger King has a vegan Whopper. Yeah, a vegan, and you know, it turns out it tastes better than their regular Whopper, but that's because Burger King sucks and I hate the Whopper. But you know what? I don't want to make this too political. Okay, fine, it's a commercial. I'm here to support Wendy's. This is Ginger supporting Gingers, okay? All right, good. Now we're all even out, but still. Think about it. 7%, 4%, that equals 11. And trust me, I don't think these demographics overlap. So that means at least 11% of Americans are mentally unwell. Because if you, on one side, you have 7% of people going, you know, as long as I keep drinking milkshakes and buttering my toast, that, you know, the space waves won't get me. I'll be able to save America, sponsored by the Dairy Farmers of America. But there's another 4% of people just moseying around this country going, you know, because of my lifestyle, I save 900 animals a year. Yeah, 900 delicious animals, okay? We are never running out of chickens. You understand that? Never. You hear that? Oh God, I hate this rooster so much, and it's not even crowing right now. I wish it would be. It's crazy. 900 animals a year. You know what, if you really cared about saving animals, then you know what? We should just start eating species that are endangered, you know? We lost the African white rhino last year, and I bet none of you know what it tastes like. None of you. Could you imagine if the vegans were the first ones to just take a slab of African white rhino, do a little olive oil and sea salt, throw it on the grill, found out it tastes good? But no, you know what? It's your fault. It's all your fault. Sorry. Got a little upset there. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to switch up my set right now, and I'm actually going to tell you guys a poem by my favorite author, and I hope he's one of yours too, by Neil Gaiman. It's a poem that is about what we're experiencing right now, which feels a lot like the end of the world, but I encourage you all to do what I think this poem is really about, which is start paying attention more. So here we go with The Day the Saucers Came. That day, the saucers landed. Hundreds of them, golden, silent, came down from the sky like great snowflakes. And the people of Earth stood and stared as they descended, waiting, dry-mouthed, to find what waited inside for us, and none of us knowing if we would be here tomorrow. But you didn't notice it because, well, that day, the day the saucers came, by some coincidence, was the day the grapes gave up their dead, and zombies pushed up through soft earth, or erupted, shambling and dull-eyed, unstoppable, and came towards us, the living, and we screamed and ran. But you didn't notice this because on the saucer day, which was a zombie day, it was Ragnarok also. And the television screens showed us a ship built of dead men's nails, a serpent, a wolf, all bigger than the mind could hold, and the cameraman could not get far enough away, and then the gods came out. But you did not see them coming because, well, on the saucer zombie battling gods day, the floodgates broke, and each of us was engulfed by genies and sprites, you know, offering us wishes and wonders and eternities and cleverness and charm and true brave hearts and pots of gold, while giants beef-bummed across the land and killer bees. But you had no idea of any of this because that day, the saucer day, the zombie day, the Ragnarok and fairies day, the day the great winds came and snows and the cities turned to crystal, the day all plants died, plastics dissolved, the day the computers turned, the screens little day, the day angels, drunk and muddled, stumbled from the bars and all the bells of London were sounded, the day animals spoke to us in Assyrian, the Yeti day, the fluttering capes and arrival of the time machine day. Now, you had no idea of any of this because you were just sitting in your room, not doing anything, not even reading, not really, just looking at your telephone, wondering if I was going to call.
Thank you, Max.
Awesome, Max. Well done, man. Thank you so
Yes.
much. So, how's that waffle?
It wasn't in the toaster long enough.
Yeah. I've always wondered what a frozen waffle tastes like.
Yeah.
You know, I thought of something, Mike.
Did you?
Yeah, the last couple of months, liquor sales have been really through the roof. A lot of
Have
people
they?
have been drinking more. What about how's it going? over there.
Dirty sons of bitches.
Okay.
Fucking politics and
Let's
Tiger Kings and
next.
thanks Obama, thanks Trump,
right,
thanks
let's,
Carol Baskin.
Let's go to Scott and Frankie, please. Now,
Soviets.
I'm gonna turn your video off, Michael. Good, there they are.
Hey there, and welcome to Shoot the Flick, an official Paradoja podcast, kind of. I'm Frankie Sparks.
And I'm Scott Eisenberg.
And we are a newlywed couple who like to shoot the shit about movies.
That we do, that we do.
And we know you guys are at home, bored out of your skulls, but don't fear, for Shoot the Flick is here
We are, and we have a list of movies for you to watch.
to stream on Netflix during the quarantine. We have many choices for you, 4 to be exact, because variety is the spice of life.
Indeed.
Now, our first movie we have to recommend to you is 2013's Snowpiercer, directed by the great Bong Joon-ho. Remember Bong Joon-ho, that delightful Korean man who won an Oscar this past year?
Who just wanted to get drunk after the awards.
I mean, don't we all? Anyway, it is a dystopian sci-fi drama, all rife with symbolism and drama
And action.
and fuckery.
Lots of action.
Oh yes, action galore. And it also stars Chris Evans. Can't go wrong there.
That is a hot piece of ass.
America's ass, I tell you.
Yes.
Next, Scott, why don't you tell us about our next movie?
Yes. The next movie we want to recommend is Tucker and Dale versus Evil, starring Alan Tudyk and Tyler Labine. It is a twist on the horror comedy, kind of like Cabin in the Woods, but it makes fun of all the tropes of horror movies because it's 2 hillbillies who just want to go on a vacation and get stuck in a horror movie.
I mean, don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah, God.
And fun fact about this movie, it actually was kind of stuck sitting on the shelf for about 3 years before it actually came out, which is usually a very bad sign.
But not here.
No, this
It
is
is.
actually a really, really funny movie. So please, we implore you, check it out.
Yes.
Now, our next movie is more a movie up my alley because it's an Oscar movie. Now, this movie is 2011's The Artist,
Mm.
and it's written and directed by Michel Hazanavicius. That is a fucking mouthful,
Yes.
but I got it out.
You did.
It was nominated for 10 Oscars and won 5 of them, including Best Picture.
Now, would you say this movie's in color, Frankie?
No, dear, actually, I wouldn't,
Oh.
because it's all in black and white.
Oh!
And I know what you're thinking, guys. It's a black and white movie. It's an Oscar movie. It's pretentious. No,
Yes. No.
it's not. It's not.
I know.
It's actually one of my favorite Oscar movies that I've seen. And it's, I think, a movie for people who don't generally like Oscar movies, but they can watch this and say that they're fancy schmancy and watched an Oscar movie.
It is actually very good. I'm just busting your chops, but it is a very good movie. But to shine a light on going completely different, we are going to shine a light on 1990's Tremors, starring Kevin Bacon and Mike Gross.
Oh dear.
Tremors is a movie about basically giant worms attacking the small town of Perfection, Arizona.
Yes, and it is actually, fun fact, I guess you can call it a fun fact, it was written by S.S. Wilson and Brent Maddock, who also wrote one of Scott's favorite movies, Wild Wild West. Wicka Wicka Wild Wild, yeah, no. No.
Not one of my favorite movies, but better than you remember it.
No,
I promise.
it's not. I promise you it's not. Stay away from Wild Wild West, I implore you.
Will Smith at the height of his powers. I'm telling you.
All right, guys. Now, we may have given you those movies, but you know what? I think we have a little bit of time to shed some light on another streaming service, Disney Plus. I know what you're thinking, Disney, big corporation, bad, but it's Disney, so, magic. I actually do have Disney Plus, and I have gone down many a rabbit hole, including the rabbit hole of Disney Channel original movies. Remember those things that we watched as kids we thought were good? Remember? I don't either. But I have a little game for Scott right now. I'm going to give you 3 plot summaries
Okay.
for 3 random movies. 2 of them are DComs. One of them is not. You have to guess which, okay? So here we go. Number 1, 2 bratty teens set up their mom on a date with a homicidal vampire to get her out of the house so they can get into mischief and hijinks. We love good hijinks. Number 2, another teen wins a contest and moves into a computer automated house with his family, which eventually takes over and HAL 9000's his fucking life. Fun! And number 3, an old rich guy leaves his inheritance to his dog and dog therapist, because those are a thing. And it's played by Kirk Cameron, so you know it's quality. And he claims that he can read the dog's mind, and hijinks ensue when the rich guy's relatives try to get the money. Now, which one do you think is not a DCOM, dear?
Well, I don't think it's the third one because you got really specific about Kirk Cameron. So I'm going to go with A, the vampire date.
Oh, you silly, silly goose. It's a funny joke because I'm a liar and they're all DComs. They're all movies that we watched as children and found entertaining. What?
Entertaining is a stretch. But
Trust me, they're worse when you watch them. For some reason, I actually wanted to do that. I don't know why. But I digress.
Yes.
So that is our recommendations for your quarantine streaming experience. Now, I have been Frankie Sparks.
And I have been Scott Eisenberg.
And this has been Shoot the Flick. Now, make sure you check us out on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, and a whole bunch of other places. Wherever you can find a podcast, we're pretty much there.
Indeed.
Every single Wednesday. And make sure you check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Shoot the Flick. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thanks, Frankie. I just have some follow-up questions based on.
Oh, sure. We love follow-up questions.
I noticed, I don't know if this is a conspiracy, but I noticed that you guys did not mention The Phantom Menace, which I know Scott loves, and Spider-Man 3, especially this part.
Oh, yeah, that's my
And
favorite
Pink
part.
Flamingos. Scott, why is that?
A, no one can ever find pink flamingos anywhere. Yes, you found it. That's the only place I've ever seen it. Phantom Menace is god awful.
Oh, but Scott.
But I'm agnostic, so I mean, it'll just be awful.
Yeah, true. That is a truth. It's also, boring as sin.
Wait, Mike, I have a question for you. Are you an angel?
Am I an angel?
Yeah. Are you an angel?
Well, it depends. I was named after one, I guess. Why? What's the relevance of this question, Miss Sparks?
No, that was a line from Phantom Menace.
Yes.
What are you?
Jake Lloyd
was
says
it?
Phantom Menace.
See, that's why we have to watch The Phantom Menace, because I didn't know that.
You
So
really
everybody
don't
watch The
know.
Phantom Menace,
You
watch
watched
Scott's
it, so you
favorite
don't have to.
Spider-Man 3, and Pink Flamingos, and
Of those three, watch Pink Flamingos.
Really? Okay. Don't do that. I don't know what he's talking about.
back to you, Dave.
I don't know what I just watched there at the end. Thanks, guys. That was a great list. Maybe I missed something, but I don't know what a DCOM is. Mike?
It's a Disney Channel original movie.
Oh.
By that point, you were like 40, right? When they started making those?
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah. I'm 85 now, though.
Time flies.
Not a gray hair in this thing. The fox on my face.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Quarantine.
can't because I look like Captain Morgan, but yeah, that's a lot happening there, Dave.
Well, I know yours is fake, Mike, so.
Fuck.
Anyway,
What?
here's Gabby. What, Mike?
Nothing.
Okay.
Hello. I'm gonna be singing a love song, and Matt's gonna be doing the bass backup while I do uke. So here it goes. It's been an uphill battle to let you back in can't you see? It was hard for me to believe that you would want me, baby, with all my stains being on me. But you came back, and I was out of breath with a heart attack. I found my friend once again, and love is beautiful, painful, and unfinished. And my love for you is hard to explain. If you can't wrap that inside your brain, then you don't know our love. Then you don't know our love. And I was lost, and you helped to pick up the pieces when I was too drunk or stoned. I was so busy being so caught up in the bullshit that I couldn't feel the hit at all. And you came in, and this time you didn't go back. You held my tears from all the time, and baby, I was so blind that I couldn't see. It's just you and me, and love is beautiful, painful, and unfinished. And my love for you is hard to explain, and if you can't wrap that inside your brain, then you don't know our love. Then you don't know our love. And I won't forget our memories, all of the love that you give to me. It's all here, it's all here. And I don't want to let you down or be the fucking clown. I want to be around, want to be around. And love is beautiful, painful, and unfinished. And my love for you is hard to explain, and if you can't wrap that inside your brain, then you don't know our love. Then you don't know our love. And I found my friend once again, and I found my love in the end.
Very nice. Thank you, Gabby.
Yes.
Well
that was
done.
great.
Beautiful.
Well, Dave,
Yes, Mike.
I would like, since obviously you're not into the other talents that I have explored today, I
We'll
will
find
now
something.
do a reading. Is that okay?
Yeah. I like books, sure.
Okay. It's called Horny and the Horn's Nest. Are you familiar?
No.
It's written by Charles Garden. He also wrote the book Crickets and Chlamydia, A Tale as Old as Time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Crickets and Chlamydia, A Tale as Old as Time?
I'm familiar with them independently, but not together.
It's a great crossover.
I'm sure.
So this one's called Horny and the Horn's Nest. So let me start. I think, it's a difficult time. People want to hear this,
I think it's perfect. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I went to the refrigerator, got myself a pickle. I turned around and saw her in the moonlight. and then I slowly moved the pickle down her thigh.
Okay. All right. That's enough. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's good, Mike. All right. I'm going to introduce Marco now, and he's going to introduce a sketch that he wrote with Gabe and Kelly, and he'll tell you their names and stuff. And I don't know what to do with you, Mike. Okay.
There's another 5 chapters, Dave.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure. Marco, Marco, you're on. You're on, Marco. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name's Marco Amato and I'll be performing a original sketch that I wrote just for this variety show, and I'll be accompanied by Kelly Neary and Gabe Membrano. Hello, quarantinos, quarantinettes, and all gender non-conforming quarantinians. I am Paul Pennington. Some of you may know my father, multi-award-winning news anchor Peter Pennington. And this is Paul's Pandemic Podcast. We are currently celebrating our 50th episode and just want to say thank you to our amazingly devoted fans out there. You guys could be doing so much else with your free time, like finally reading that book on taxidermy your aunt got you for Christmas 3 years ago, or figuring out how to replicate a Big Mac out of that meat in your fridge before it turns. Instead, you come here and spend some time with Paul and friends. And we are so grateful for the distant company. We are currently number 3 on YouTube, I believe, just behind Cuomo the Musical and Bake the Hate, a podcast in which chef Zelda Winters bakes bread in the shape of men that she despises and masticates them with feminist fury. We love you, Zelda, and I've already put in my order. And no, viewers, I will not be telling you who I'll be chewing on, so don't ask me, all right? Don't. I'm not going to say it. No. I will say that it's a big orange loaf with a lemon glaze on top. All right, let's see what our fashion expert Kayla has for us this week. Kayla?
Thank you, Paul. Well, everyone, this week I want to talk to you about your face, specifically your mouth, or as I like to call it, your facial butthole. That's because half of what comes out of it is weirdly similar to what exits the other end. Anyway, so with face mask prices skyrocketing, I am going to show you how you can fashion your very own from a common household item. Many of you bought enough toilet paper to last you through 4 more pandemics, only to discover you don't need it because much like your sleep schedule, your bowel movements have gone a la vida loca. Well, now you could put those white sheets to good use, and no, I'm not talking to you, former or current Klan members. A face mask. For those of you with government stimulus checks sitting idly by in the bank, I will be releasing a limited edition line of these for $3.99 each. Please direct all payments to my Venmo account in the video description below.
Thanks so much, Kayla. Aerosolized droplets ain't got shit on you. Let's see what's going on this week with Dilemmas with Derek. Derek?
Hey y'all, it's me, Derek. Wow, you all look beautiful today. I mean, I can't see you, but I feel you here in my skull. I'm here to help you with the problems that proper hygiene and disinfectants just can't solve. This week's letter is from Brian. Brian was planning to take his girlfriend to the Bahamas for the first time in her life for their 4th year anniversary, but had to cancel due to the current health crisis. That is rough, my guy. Brian wants to know how he can make it up to her while they're at home together. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, it's not the... I don't have the... It's the, you know... Anyway, Brian, bro man, if I may call you. Listen, if you want to take her on a trip without ever leaving your house, might I recommend my good friend, Acid. The last trip I took, flying Ak Airlines, took me to Saturn, Wakanda, and that mushroom village where all of the little blue Santas live. all of which have much better rating numbers than us, I might add. So what are you waiting for? Call your local drug dealer now and take that special someone somewhere special. Namaste. How do you guys fit in there?
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek. Before we wrap up today, I just wanted to take a minute to level with our devoted audience out there. I'm scared. And no, it's not the kind of scared when you order Grubhub and you're not sure if you ordered mild or spicy salsa, or when you're at Thanksgiving and you can't really remember which one of your extended family members is morally corrupt before you pick your seat at the dinner table. This is a scary and uncertain time. Just read the first sentence to literally any email that you sent or received in the last few weeks. But we're here for you to help get you through today as we all wait for a better tomorrow. So, my fellow Quarantinians, take a breath. For while our lungs can only hold so much air, our hearts have a boundless capacity for hope. My father, multi-award-winning news anchor Peter Pennington, taught me that. Keep your eyes and ears open. In the quiet of quarantine, who knows what lessons you may learn. So, until next time, I'm Paul. Wash your fucking hands.
Thank you, guys.
Good advice. Good advice.
Yes. Wow, Derek, I didn't know you could get so high just smoking tobacco.
And there he is. Yep. There he goes. That was something. Well, Mike and I would like to share in Marco's sentiments. This is a very scary time, and we are all in this situation together, to quote the cliche that's been running around the last couple of months. But there are many people that we need to thank. We need to thank our essential workers, our nurses, our hospital workers, everybody who is on the front lines of this and doing their best every day to try to keep us safe and to try and keep our lives as normal as possible. So we're going to take a little pause here in the action, and we are going to throw it over to Joe DiGirolamo, who will introduce a beautiful art piece that he and some of the members of our show here put together to pay tribute to those who are working on the front lines throughout this crisis. Joe?
Thank you, Dave, and thank you, Mike. I hope everyone out there is staying healthy and safe during these times. We at Garage Theater wanted to come together and use our collective and unique talents to say thank you in a small way to our frontline workers. We see you out there every day combating COVID-19 and providing essential services to people everywhere. So, without anything further, here are the artists of Garage Theater saying thank you.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you to all the essential workers out there. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you all.
All right, Dave. So it's obvious you haven't liked anything that I've done. So now I'm going to do a striptease. Is that okay? The 2020 striptease. If
I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'll be right back.
All right, Dave. You better hurry this up.
What the hell are you doing? Mike, stop. My God. Okay, let's throw it to Mike T. Mike T, you're up next.
When I hear the rain coming down, it makes me sad and blue. Was on a rainy night like this that Flo said we were through. I told her how I loved her and I begged her not to go. But another man had changed her mind, so I said goodbye to Flo. Alone in my cell tonight, my heart is filled with fear. The only sound within the room is the falling of each tear. I think about the thing I've done. I know it wasn't right. The berry flow tomorrow, but they're hanging me tonight. They're hanging me tonight. The night he came and took my flow and headed into town. I knew I had to find this man and try to gun him down. As I walked by the dim cafe and looked through the door, I saw my Flo with her new love, and I couldn't stand no more. I couldn't stand no more. I took my pistol from my hip, and with a trembling hand, I took the life of pretty Flo and that good for nothing man. That good for nothing man. I think about the thing I've done. I know it wasn't right. The berry flow tomorrow, but they're hanging me tonight. They're hanging me tonight.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. That was terrific.
Yeah, that was awesome. So next we have my little sister Gia. We're gonna do something together. Yeah.
Hey, Gia.
Right? Are we ready?
All right.
What?
Oh boy, this is awkward.
What? Why? You prefer me to do this by myself?
Mike, I think she wants you to go, man. Yeah, go. Okay. It's all yours, Gia. Sorry about that.
Yes. Thank you, Gia.
Great job, Gia. Great job. Mike, you have a very talented sister there.
Yes, but she had a talented brother and she didn't let me play, so.
Well.
No, she was awesome.
She was. Yes, very good.
Thanks. All right, thank you, Gia. All right, Dave. So you know what? I've been getting, down lately with all this stuff, aren't you? With
Yeah,
everything?
always, man. Every day. It's really starting to hit me, man.
Yes, but it's important to remember we're islanders. We're not just islanders, we're New Yorkers. We're not just New Yorkers, we're Americans, all right?
Yes, we
we're
are.
freaking Americans.
Yeah.
We're human beings on this bubble floating in space. We're the great-great-great-grandchildren of dinosaurs, okay? We're thousands of years of Ancestry.com floating within our DNA. We're not just Long Island, all right? We're freaking Strong Island, Dave.
Good.
Strong fucking island, okay? You
Yeah,
got
man.
that, coronavirus? You got that, Al-Qaeda, all right? Don't mess with us, okay? We put a man on the moon. By the way, congratulations to Hicksville class of 2020. Back to you, Dave.
Thanks. Yes, and to all of the seniors this year who don't get to finish their years.
Exactly. Yeah.
Congratulations
Congratulations, guys.
to all of you. And hopefully everything is uphill from here. We're all thinking of you. As a teacher, I am definitely thinking of all of you seniors and everybody who is not in school right now, seeing their classmates and enjoying their school year. So we feel for you. So congratulations, all you seniors. And let's lighten it up a little bit. Let's go to Richie, who is going to do a little stand-up for us. Richie, you're up, man.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Richie, and I'm just going to tell a couple stories and prove to you that the truth is stranger than fiction. Story number one, I'm going to take us back to 2017. It's a decent year, right? Well, Thanksgiving of that year, surrounded by family, and night was going pretty good. There was no argument over politics. The turkey was good, not dry at all. The mashed potatoes were nice. I then come driving home from my aunt's house, and my family pulls up to ours, and we see 2 cop cars surrounding our house. No cops inside, we just see the cop cars. Well, that's kind of different, we think to ourselves. We walk up to the front step, and our bottom window is cracked open. Now, that's kind of cause for concern. So, I later find out from the cops, when they come back, that somebody was trying to break in. And how they were trying to break in was pretty interesting. You see, nobody was home, so he's just kicking with his giant, pompous boot repetitively onto that windowsill. Luckily, a classmate of mine came through and was seeing this, and he'd say, "Hey, buddy, what's the problem?" And this guy, he's so emotional. He's like, "The guy that lives there is having sex with my girlfriend." Now, that kind of points it to me. So he continues like, "Dude, I know the kid that lives here. He wouldn't do that." The guy's like, no, it's for sure him. And the guy's like, "All right, calm down, I'll call the cops." So he calls the cops. And the cops are believing him. So I am pretty much prime suspect number 1 so far. And then they believe him all the way up to this question where they ask him, "Sir, what is your girlfriend's name so we can contact her parents?" The guy looks him dead in the eye and says, "My girlfriend is Ariana Grande." Needless to say, the cops didn't really believe him after that. And we later fixed the window, so no one's been breaking in anytime soon. But let's just say I haven't been rocking from side to side ever since that happened. Though, support Ariana Grande and her music, though. It's the least we can do. Now, for this next story, happened a couple months ago, before we're all in quarantine. Now, I was at the gym working out, and for this, we need a whiteboard. Just to get a little organized here. All right, let's see here. As you can see here, I am in my safe zone. We like me in my safe zone because that's where all the happiness is. Look, there's me smiling, so you can see me happy. Now, if I get out of my safe zone, that's a pretty bad sign. So the story starts out with I'm working out, and just at the end of my workout, someone comes to me and tries to get into my safe zone. That's always a no-go. He's saying somebody is having an attack in the steam room. Now so I ask him to explain what kind of attack is he having. He just goes to me, he's like, well, he's almost dying. That's an odd attack. So he forces me to come out of my safe zone, which then puts a frown on my face. So I have to get out of my safe zone, and I have to go to the sweaty naked guy, who's named Naked Guy for short, and he's about 80% dead, which is why he has one X over the eye and a dash on the other, because he's not entirely dead yet. There is one man who keeps slapping him repetitively. Now that's cause for concern, because if this guy is seizing and almost dead, as I was told, that's not a good thing to do. So I help him by getting out of the steam room, turning it off. The standard-bys aren't doing shiznit right now. They're just watching the action as I am just trying to help this man. EMTs later arrive and put Naked Guy on a stretcher. I do not see him for 2 weeks. And I thought the worst. Until one miraculous day, he comes back. He comes back with a vengeance, and he heads straight for my trainer. And he goes to him and says, "Sir, thank you for saving me that day. Without you, I could have been in very, very bad shape." And my trainer, humble as he is, says, oh, it wasn't me that helped you. It was Rich. He's right over here. I walk up to him and say, "How are you doing, sir?" He looks me up. He looks me down. He looks me in the eyes again and just goes, "Ugh," and walks away. Moral of the story here, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you help save a life, there's no guarantee that you'll get the reaction that you're thinking. And right before I sign off, I just hope everyone out there is doing happy and healthy days today. And I got to thank Mike, because after Mike told me the story, and he told me we have to be strong island, we have to be strong islanders, and I'm going to show that today because he gifted me something. He gifted me, as what commoners say, a shake weight. So as we get back to Mike and Dave, this one's for you, Mike. Thank you for the shake weight. So powerful.
Very welcome, Richie.
Thank you very much, sir.
Richie,
enjoy
everybody.
your day. Yes. Thank you.
Glad he's still using it.
Yeah, that's an
Yes.
image I'm never going to get out of my eyes.
Fantastic. All right, Dave. So I saw you weren't really into the whole sock puppet thing.
Well, it's not that I wasn't really into it. I just, it's not really
So
something that
I think I know the problem. We had one sock puppet. Now there's two
Right.
sock puppets. Bonjour. Guten Tag. Lestravia. Gung Pao. Hola. Where's the
Are they
beat?
German sock puppets? What is that? Oh, Russian?
Ah.
So Mike's reenacting World War II with sock puppets. That's what's happening right now.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, Sylvia.
Sylvia. Is that Horny in the Horn's Nest in sock puppet?
Back to you,
He's
Dave.
done. I don't know. Back to me. Hey. All right, now we're going to throw it over to Xena, who is going to dance for us. Xena, you are up.
Hi guys! So thanks so much for having me. I'm Xena, the Xena who was mentioned in the beginning as the videographer for Matt Miller's music video. And I have a little dance for you, and I hope you like it. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Xena. Thanks for coming and watching the variety show. I'm gonna be dancing to In the Hall of Mirrors by Blue Black on album 3.
Thank you, Zena.
Thanks, Zena. That was great.
Excellent job.
Thanks, you guys.
All right, Dave. So before we
Okay.
continue, can I tell our viewers, in case they're bored, what they can watch on the television coming up in the next couple seasons?
I think that's a great idea.
Great.
All right.
Thus do I. All
Is that
right.
the same book as before?
No. No, it's not. It's not, Dave. It's a collection I have. I only get vanilla covered books with no pictures on it. It's a fad.
Okay.
Yes. So coming up, we have the Carol Baskin Christmas Carol, featuring chorus singers singing Chris Cornell songs. It will be a crime not to commit to this creation. Also, King Kong. And after that, I don't know if you know, but the movie theaters are going through a lot right now. So to help them, Hollywood is releasing their Avengers versus Justice League versus Star Wars versus Jurassic Park versus the Golden Girls crossover.
Oh, I've been waiting for that one.
Me too. It's been years. I mean, I've been following the story. It's like, where's this going to go?
I know.
And after that, they're going to finally make a movie about Horny and the Horn's Nest.
Really?
Yes, the full-length 3D extravaganza. Brought to you by Oprah.
Well, that should be good.
Yeah, it's pretty, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Back to you, Dave.
Thanks, Mike. All right, let's throw it over to Devin. Devin will be singing for us. Devin, you're up.
Hi guys, my name is Devin. I'm going to be singing an original song, Dress I Never Wear.
All alone, you tell me where to go. You lead me up the staircase and tell me everything is okay. My hands are shaking, that's lying up for faking. Then I look in your eyes, they tell me everything is just fine. Then you tell me that I smell so sweet, make you lose your focus, sweet as blooming roses. Then we'll come back, high off the fact that we're gonna make it real now. I got a question, baby, how are you so sure? I'm disheveled and scared. You say that you don't care. How long are you here for? 'Cause you got my thinking in bed in the dress I never wear. You walk on by, you put your hand in mine, spin me round in circles. Although it seems so simple, my heart is racing, heartache you're racing. And as I look in your eyes, I see the storm just sunlight. Then you'll tell me, you make me believe that I could take a leap and fall. Like gonna lose it all. Then you'll come back, ready to attack. You take me on so easy, won't catch you ever leaving. How are you so sure? I'm disheveled and scared. You say that you don't care. How long are you here for? 'Cause you got my thinking in bed in this dress I never wear. And there's electricity everywhere I wanna be, blinded by your light. And your authenticity doesn't scare me, but we'll find out of tonight. How are you so sure? I'm disheveled and scared. You say that you don't care. How long are you here for? Yes, you got my thinking in bed in this dress I never wear. La la la, la 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 la.
Beautiful job, Devin.
Thanks.
Wonderful song.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And you wrote that, yeah?
I did, yeah.
Very nice. Excellent job. All right, Mike. We are heading into our last act.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you to everybody who's contributed today. It's been really awesome. So thanks.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I told Mike before that this felt like a real show because, well, it is. It's just a virtual stage. So I don't want to say too much about the message of our next performer's song. I'll just let him do it for you. So, Nick, you're on. Nick, you gotta turn your volume on, buddy. Audio.
I thought you were going to do that for me, you stupid bastard. Well, we're all going to die from coronavirus. But cheer up. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just push your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. For life is quite absurd, and that's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. And always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Laugh's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show, people laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Key change. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Awesome job, Nick. Perfect way to take us out.
Yes.
Let's bring back all the performers, everybody. Turn your videos on. Let's everyone see everybody for one last time. And let's give a virtual round of applause to everyone. Well done.
Yay.
So we hope we were able to entertain you for the last hour or so. And heed the words of Monty Python and Nick Gambella. And always look on the bright side of life.
Thank
I'm
you,
going to throw it
guys.
to Mike.
Yes, thanks, guys. Thank you, friends, family, and neighbors, and everybody else. We got this, bitch.
Nothing more to say. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy. God bless.